Cincinnati offense in a team that has been beaten up by injuries. Dennis Rowland, the starting right tackle. As you move across the offensive line, Andrew Whitworth plays a key role as far as identifying personnel. Cedric Benson, 4 rushing touchdowns on the season. Ochocinco with 50 catches. Terrell Owens with 62. Talented rookie in Jermaine Gresham at tight end. Oklahoma. Here's the Jet defense in a 3-4 front. The strength of this team, the play of the linebackers. Bart Scott makes the calls in the middle with the talented David Harris and Calvin Pace on the outside. Great corners. Darrelle Revis back and healthy. Antonio Cromartie, a key acquisition. And Eric Smith starts tonight for Brodney Poole.
One of the most noted things to look at tonight is Darrelle Revis has Terrell Owens all over the football field. That means that Cromartie will be on Ochocinco. Talking to Darrelle Revis yesterday, he just called himself an average guy trying to go up against T.O., which ought to make for a really, really great matchup tonight.
That's because T.O. said he's just an average player. He knows exactly what's going on.
The war of words started earlier in the week in Cincinnati with Terrell Owens.
It's just average corner to me.
Tim, he wants to get into the media arguments and the Twitter arguments. Everybody know how T.O. is.
I'm looking forward to the challenge just like he's looking forward to the challenge.
Only thing I got to say is you can't run, you can't hide.
Last year in 2 meetings, when Terrell Owens was in Buffalo, it went all Revis's way.
You know, not enough guys do that, to be honest with you. Back when Matt and I played, we'd yell at one another, and nobody really thought about it. Now you say something, I go,
The matchup down below with Revis and T.O.
Jets bring pressure. Palmer has to throw it. Ochocinco's got a first down, working on Cromartie. His 51st catch of the season, gain of 10.
And that's the other matchup that we have to talk about tonight. Antonio Cromartie is as good a corner as there is in this National Football League, but he plays it a different way, Joe. Not as physical and very long and can run with anybody. He likes to get up on a guy, doesn't always get his hands on him, but he shadows them. He's as good as there is in terms of shadowing. You would think with as long as his arms are that he'd like to use them to get up and jam guys, but he doesn't do it very often.
On first and Palmer can't find Ochocinco. He had a step.
You have 2 good corners. That doesn't mean that the receivers are going to be covered all over the field. When there are 2 good corners like this, to me, Joe, this puts things right back in the lap of the quarterback. Means they are going to be open, but the windows are really small.
All of them have started inside their own 20. This time from the 10 starts Carson Palmer. Has some time. Ochocinco, his second catch, picks up 12 and a first down. Two catches for 22 yards for Chad Ochocinco, and that'll be the final play of quarter number 1. 6 carries for 15 yards. Say stepped out at the 30. 2nd and 2. Palmer under pressure. Terrell Owens just plucks it out of the sky and has a first down to the 34. Bart Scott came on a blitz, and Palmer got it away.
what a play.
They brought pressure up inside. You see Bart Scott inside, and then because he's holding outside position, Darrelle Revis, the inside is there, and that's just what he takes. But a nice job by Carson Palmer throwing to a spot, and Owens getting there.
Darrelle Revis had one of the great seasons ever for a defensive back last year in 2 games against Chad Ochocinco. 2 receptions and a pick on 10 opportunities, and against Terrell Owens, while with Buffalo last year, 6 receptions and an interception.
So what sets Darrelle Revis apart from the others? To me, he has incredible balance and really strong hands. I mean, he'll get his hands on you, and you're not going anywhere.
Palmer airing it out on a 3rd and long. Easy pick for Jim Leonard.
That looked like a punt.
Palmer picked off for the 14th time. A little Thursday night football. Jets with a 3-0 lead. Best starting field position for the Bengals tonight by far, their own 47. Palmer, Owens in space. Hit by Smith, who keeps it to a gain of 5. Palmer with time, looking for Terrell Owens, underthrew him, picked off by Cromartie. Out to the 21-yard line. There's a flag on the play as well. Second interception thrown by Palmer, and Cromartie gets his 3rd pick.
That was a poor decision to throw the ball where he threw it.
It was terrible.
And this is what's going to be called quarters coverage. You divide the field in quarters. Now, once he clears, there's no one to threaten him. He just climbs, gets to the middle of the field, and that's just a very poor decision. He throws it to the middle. It's just bad. Bad all the way around.
Was that quarter coverages?
That was quarters.
Yeah, well, 75 cents had a shot at it back then.
That's not
I mean, any one of those 3 guys could have picked that one off before T.O. ever got to it.
Ochocinco pushed out by Cromartie at the 32-yard line, gain of 7.
And with each completion and each run, this Cincinnati Bengal offense gets a little bit more confidence.
3rd and 4. They went to Leonard last time. This time it's Ochocinco, first down to the Jets 21.
Chad Ochocinco gets the perfect matchup against Antonio Cromartie. Cromartie is not the guy that's going to put his hands on him. He's going to release him off the ball and then have to go chase him. You can't do that with Chad.
Now he's walked up on him nice and tight.
10. Palmer under pressure, buys time with his legs to the end zone, batted away by Smith from Owens.
You like that?
No,
You should just throw that thing
I
away.
don't. Just throw it away. There's nothing wrong with getting rid of the football and firing another one. There's too many Jets around there. It's too condensed. Well, T.O.'s coming back to the ball, but...
2nd and goal from the 5. Ochocinco, no, didn't get the feet in. Remember, there's no force out. You got to get your feet down. Cromartie on the coverage.
They're both complaining to the official. He pushed me. No, I didn't. He pushed me.
There, see his right foot hit in and then out. It's in and right.
Whoa.
Oh, that may be 6, boys. Look at that right there.
If it is, it's going to
That's
be
inside of 2 minutes. That should be stopped from upstairs.
And it is. It's going to be stopped. The replay official in the booth under 2 minutes. Bud Alexander is buzzed down and says to Mike Carey, you need to take a look. Watch the right foot, Matt.
There's the control. Right foot comes down. Watch the heel is what's important. That looks like it is.
It's right
That
there.
looks like it's in.
Mike Carey will have the ruling.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Now, if you'd have ruled that a touchdown, I probably would have agreed with it.
If it was ruled a touchdown on the field, I would have seen no reason to overturn it.
Right.
But because it was ruled incomplete, it's tough to see on the back part of his heel if it was on that white. Not enough to say definitively it was a touchdown clear. But I guess Mark has gone a little Hollywood, so he must have enjoyed his first career pick even more right there. Ochocinco thinking about throwing. For Owens, can't reel it in.
I got to tell you something. If there's ever a description of offensive pass interference on that particular play, it was it. Terrell Owens just takes his arm and pushes the defender away down the field. Now, this is Chad throwing the ball. And T.O. trying to make a play on it. But he creates space against Darrelle Revis just by pushing him away completely.
Wasn't much space because Revis was all over him. Sanchez puts it on the money.
Just heaves it up. Nice adjustment by Owens on Revis to make the catch in a ball that was fluttering.
That's the second time that Carson Palmer has had to make that kind of a throw. He's just hanging it up and letting the receiver get it. Chad Ochocinco had the first one. T.O. is working. I mean, Revis has got him working hard for everything, for every inch.
That's one thing you'll always get from Terrell Owens. He's not afraid to work, never has been. Put him out in the field, he will work hard.
Carson Palmer said his speed is deceptive. His explosion is still there. Chad Ochocinco in this ball game, 4 catches, 41 yards.
Quiet second half. He had them all in the first half.
Against Houston. Palmer with time to the end zone, knocked away at the last second by Brodney Poole.
That's great coverage down the field by the New York Jets. Let's watch Revis on the front end. He just jumps all over T.O., nowhere to go.
Commissioner Goodell and DeMaurice Smith were part of the meetings along with selected front office personnel from the NFL. Flag on the play on the incomplete pass intended for Chad Ochocinco. One thing the Jets know for certain is Darrelle Revis, and tonight he's been on Terrell Owens and done a great job.
Well, you know, T.O. started off by saying he's just an average guy to him, but this is not an average corner, okay? This guy can do a lot of things and do them well. He can be physical. He'll make you work. He can turn on a dime. He's got great hips, great balance. He'll tackle you. This is as complete a corner as there is in the National Football League if they're walking through it.
Palmer overshoots Owens. Revis right there.
Prove it, and I think that's a good thing.
Second and 10 for Palmer. Incomplete.
I mean, his defense is somewhat simple. He uses a kill theory. Keep it likable and learnable. And heck, there isn't a more likable guy in this business.
Third and 10 for the Bengals. Down by 16. Palmer through the hands of Ochocinco, nearly picked off by Cromartie. Incomplete. It hit the turf. Mark Sanchez, 16 of 28 for a $166. And Darrelle Revis, well, he dealt with Ochocinco and Terrell Owens all night, and he limited both of those as Ochocinco had 4 catches for 41 and Owens 3 catches for 17.